Hello, everybody. We are finally back.
God
For-
damn, it's been almost like a fucking month.
Okay, my bad. My bad. I've been busy. My fucking bad.
Not me though. I've been uploading on my channel, which should be in the description. Free self promotion, right?
Both our channels are linked on this podcast, dude.
Well, I just gotta let the people know I'm uploading, so follow to both our channels.
Also, welcome to the Pixel T podcast episode 2.
It's been a whole, like I said, it's been a month since episode 1.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I get better at this because
It's gonna be a weekly thing eventually.
Eventually. Well, it'd be like Corey Kenshin, just like we'll eventually get the schedule right.
Yeah, hey, look, at least hasn't been 9 months.
That is true. We don't take that long.
See y'all in 9 months.
See y'all in 9 months. It just ends. Okay, guys. We have a guest today. Our first guest on the podcast. Let me bring him in. Here he is.
Jojo.
Oh.
Hey guys.
You look stupid as hell.
Right?
Hey,
Why
that's
would
okay.
who waves like that? Ugh.
Yeah, who waves like that? Like what the
I
hell?
don't know.
That's
I've
crazy.
seen a couple people wave like that before.
Couple. Okay.
Yeah, not us.
Definitely not us.
How are
Yeah,
you guys
definitely
doing today?
Funny little backstory. Y'all about to get in between the behind the scenes of Pixel T. These motherfuckers took forever to reload this podcast, and I'm just waiting. I'm like, don't play Rivals yet. We about to go live.
We're gonna talk about that, huh? All right.
Right out the gates, but that's just a little bit behind the scenes.
Yeah. Wait 10 minutes, we said. He's like, oh no, just one game. It'll be all right.
I got 2 to 3 games in, and they still wasn't ready.
My fucking bad. It takes 1 minute over the fucking clock, and suddenly I'm the bad guy.
Exactly. I gave you a minute. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the agreement you signed.
I didn't sign any agreement.
You might have. What was the paperwork you were signing earlier then? That's my question.
Exactly.
I didn't say shit earlier. What do you mean?
Denial at its finest.
Yeah.
You know, if I really wanted to, I can hide in your background, Joe.
Yeah, you probably could. Sometimes there's a demon that just sits back there, he just kind of stares.
Actually, all you can see his teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, the vicious creature in the background.
Oh, what you?
The vicious creature, he says.
Yeah, would you like to see my vicious creature in the back? Come here,
Bro, about to
vicious.
pull out Rose toy.
Totally. I'm gonna bring out my kitty cat.
Black ass cat. That's a.
Yeah.
I can't say that.
It's a Mr. Ashikin.
It was on the tip of my tongue. I almost said it.
Bro was this close.
Immediately
Why are they
canceled.
closer than that?
All the viewers be like, they're finally back in the first 5 minutes.
This close.
Right? I legit bit my tongue to hold it back.
Tongue just cramps.
Right? You want to see the bruises? So last podcast we talked a whole lot of anime.
A lot of anime.
A lot. Now we here to talk about video games.
Video games.
What
Boy,
are-
Crockett, you mean video games? That's what you mean.
Yes.
Oh, I hear those are on the land down under.
I think it's a mistake bringing this guy on. What the fuck?
Well, that's what they say.
Our first guest was
Usually it's
supposed to be our first guest was supposed to be our manager, but he has a busy schedule. He has a life unlike us.
Yeah, he is alive. We don't.
Yeah.
No, he just works night shift, so we can never schedule him.
Yeah, he has a life. Bro's got a job, and look at us. We just chilling.
Feeling like a villain.
Like
Oh my God.
because we're villains.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about video games today. Which ones would you like to talk about we have in mind? Like, which one would y'all have in mind?
If you want to start up my addiction, I think you might want to leave me last.
Oh, I see.
Okay, no, I have a good thing we can do for this segment. We can each say our favorite video games and why we appreciate the series.
How about this? Of all time, my favorite video game series.
Ooh.
Favorite video game of all time.
Of all time. Ooh,
Yeah, I already know mine. Mine's pretty easy, and I know Mike knows mine because he's an experiencer at peak.
And hopefully you know mine's.
I'm pretty sure. I have a good.
All right. If y'all say you know, all right. Hang on. What would your guess be then? What would your guess be?
I'm pretty sure there are. I know what games are in his top 5. I know some of them.
Okay,
I think it's favorite. I think your favorite of all time is Sly Cooper 2.
Oh,
that's
Sly.
correct. Sly 2. Right.
Classic.
My other guess would have been Fire Emblem 3 Houses because you really like that game.
I do, but it's like number 5.
You see, that's how I kind of feel about it. Like, I don't have necessarily a favorite game, but I have a top 5.
Well, get out of here. If you have a top 5, then you have a favorite.
We need number 1. We need number 1.
The number one.
Okay, listen.
One ballot.
If you have a top 5, then you have a number 1.
All right. Okay, yeah, but like it varies though. Like I would
say.
say.
Then we just come back to you, Matthew. I know that yours is Persona 3 Reload.
Correct. I love that game to death, dude.
Now, Matthew. Now, dog. Fuck. Joseph, we're going to come back to you. Right now. I know you say it varies, but right now, favorite game of all time.
Oh, all time. Okay, this one's probably a pretty good choice, but I'd have to say probably Halo Reach. I mean, classic multiplayer. It had fun campaigns. I mean, it was just crazy. It was introduction. It was more of an advanced version of Firefight. I don't know. Just it had a really good storyline. I don't know. That to me was kind of like in Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith. You know, it's that first betrayal you get in that movie. You know, it's kind of like that in that game. You know, you go through the whole game like I'm a Spartan. You know, and then you go through and you get to the end. It's like current objective: survive. Wait, what?
like, what do you mean survive?
What do you mean survive? Like, what's this? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. When I was thinking, I was like, he's probably gonna say Magic.
No. As much as I play Magic and my love for Magic, it ain't like Halo. Halo is the game. The franchise is the game that got me into gaming. I love it.
I got interesting one. Favorite what nostalgia game that you played as a kid that you still love?
Oh, hands down. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Rose. That was by far one of my favorite games. I don't know, like I said, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans I've met, they know what this game is, and it's very interesting. It's like a mixture of the game. They take it's not exactly like the game because the game's dramatically different. But I don't know, it's like you could have cards in your hand and you could fuse multiple cards together and then play them, and it was kind of like chess. Your goal was to send your cards to attack their king pong, basically. It's very interesting. Yeah, and it had like a cheat code thing in it, of course. Back then, when Game Sharks were a big ordeal, you could get cheats for it and stuff. Oh, the glory days! Oh. But yeah, I had over hundreds of cards able to be made from just like sitting there reading the cheat codes. Classic game. I could play that game for hours. I mean, hours and hours.
I remember back in the day, I had a strong addiction to Wizard 101.
Oh, that's a good game.
Yes. Never really got into Pirate 101, but Wizard 101, that was my jam. For if you know, you know. I went to the school of death. No, I am not emo.
maybe just
denied. Another good one though that everyone talks over a lot though was Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was like the pinnacle of gaming back then. I don't know, just the.
If you want to say the pinnacle of gaming back then, couch co-op Lego series.
Oh, that's a good one too. See, you can't go wrong with that choice either. But the one thing that got me about the whole Star Wars Battlefront 2 was like you had your ground battles, but then you had your space battles. The Galactic Conquest was just perfect. Like you had so many planets, you upgraded these things. It was bare basic, but in some way, it was entertaining. I loved it. I would spend summers playing that. That's how much
Matthew, being awfully quiet.
Yeah.
You know, this is a Pixel T. This is our channel, right? He's the guest, not you.
Yeah.
Well, he can be a yapper occasionally. I'll let him yap.
Oh yeah, no. You should all know. If there's one person who doesn't shut up, it is I.
No, there is a worse person.
Who?
The audience doesn't know them, but I have to say Zach can be quite a yapper sometimes.
Y'all lucky.
I'm hoping he doesn't watch this.
He's gonna be like, I'm on to you.
I used to be a very extreme yapper.
I know.
Like worse than this. No. It was way worse than this. Probably worse than Joe's, but I consciously learned to stop being such a yapper.
Yeah. Oh no, I was always told growing up I was either gonna be one hell of a preacher or somebody who did like biddings, you know, going for 25, 35, sold for this because I could talk. That's just the talent.
I can definitely see you as a bidder, not a pastor though. You're gonna tell these kids to do drugs.
No.
Nah.
Alright, now that you two have said your piece, I'm saying my favorite childhood game.
Okay, what's up?
I have to go with Twilight Princess.
Man.
On the GameCube.
Twilight Princess is a good one. That is actually my favorite Zelda game.
It is also my favorite Zelda game.
I really love Twilight Princess.
Yeah, because you're uncultured.
No, I just never really played that. I was more, my brothers were more into that game. I was more into Resident Evil. That was my calling. I love horror games.
Man, I never played Resident Evil until I was like 19.
I played it back when it first came out.
Hang on. I have another fire thing. I don't think any of you guys have heard of this one. I'm gonna be honest. Jump Start.
Jump Start. No, never.
It was a web game. That is kind of like Cub Penguin. I did play a little bit Cub Penguin back then, but it was kind of like a children's. I was a child at the time. Web game that you like raise dragons and you got to go around this huge island and everything. It was really cool. But I think it's dead now, honestly. I think they shut it.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking at it now. Looking at Jumpstart, another one that's similar to this, Pop Tropica.
Yeah. Good old that. I could also be like cool math games. Cool math games are pretty fun.
Cool math game is a classic. But one thing I never figured out how to do with Pop Tropica after all the years, I never figured out how to fly.
You never figured out how to fly.
Well, silly, we're humans. We don't fly.
We don't fly, silly.
You don't fly. But since you brought up cool math games, the Papa Freezeria or the Papa series when you made that food at the restaurant.
Dude, they had like 30 different ones.
I played the burger, cupcake, hot dog.
I played the cupcake. I played the pizza one.
The pizza one that I played that. No, I didn't play the pizza one.
There's also I don't remember the name of the game, but it was a game where you got to create your own like weapons and then you fought with them after.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
I never heard of these games. This thing.
You guys know Friv, Friv, or Friv? Yeah.
I don't think so.
Dang, y'all don't know Friv? YA games.
No.
Wow. I really hope somebody in the chat knows that elite ball knowledge of YA games. That's damn. Y'all don't know ball. Matthew, you giving us nothing, man.
I think his medicine wearing off.
I'm sorry.
I think his medicine wearing off.
What?
All right, I think
it was just too
I
quiet.
think we need to take him away. I think he's.
No.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
He's going back to
rival
his,
again.
He's going back to his rivals addiction.
You know, he sits there and says, "I have a bad magic addiction," but bro, I think his rivals one's topples mine.
I want to say it topples yours.
I think it does.
He may play it a lot. I mean, Joe may play Magic a lot, but he doesn't play it as frequently as you do. Play right.
Yeah, I mean,
it might be
as he goes back for it.
It might be a slight addiction.
So, I mean, what's 996 hours?
Oh, that's nothing. I have. Hang on. Let me check on my thing.
Exactly.
I can pull on my hand. On my account, I have 323 hours, in on my Magic.
320.
323 hours. 323.3 hours. That's on this account.
But I don't know if this makes my case any better. But this game only came out in December, so that's 900 hours in.
Dang, see, that's
March.
crazy.
Yeah, 300, not over 900 in 3 months.
Yeah,
I've been playing.
That's not gonna help your case.
Yeah, right. That's him, officer. Take him to jail.
Take him to jail. Get him out of here.
Yeah. It's okay. I got my achievement for playing 1,000 games on this, and I was like, man, I played 1,000 games, and then it dawned on me, I played 1,000 games.
That's so real, though.
It was just the whole. Wait a minute.
Matter of fact, because I think right now on my PS5, my highest played game is Xenoverse 2. Actually, that if you think my Rivals addiction is bad, Xenoverse 2, I was in the trenches. That addiction was so much worse than Rivals.
He has like 900 hours on it.
1400.
Oh well.
Oh, so you're the one I want as my teammate. Gotcha.
Yeah, because back then, like I said, back in the day for like 4 years straight, it was Xenoverse and nothing but Xenoverse. Xenoverse 2 was the only game I played for 4 years straight.
I remember the days I played Xenoverse 1. Going back to Xenoverse 1, I realized how shit that game was compared to 2.
Because it felt like Xenoverse 1 was the tech demo with the Xenoverse 2.
Honestly, though, I do miss the old Kanton City, though.
It's Toki Toki.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Toki.
You're not an OG like me, bitch.
I am an OG. Okay, I haven't touched Xenoverse 1 since like 20.
What was the most broken ultimate in Xenoverse 1?
It's broken ultimate.
I never played Xenoverse 1.
Blue Hurricane. Blue Hurricane was so fucking busted.
Dude, when I played Xenoverse 1, I didn't even play online. I didn't even have the DLCs. Or when Super Saiyan Blue was a DLC.
Damn, this motherfucker does not know ball.
Oh.
I had no internet. No internet. What did you want from me?
Use hotspot on your phone.
I didn't have a... Dude, I had a slide phone.
Okay.
There's no hotspot on that. What do you mean?
You just rewire the phone to your PS4 gets internet. Easy.
I didn't have PS4. I had a 360.
Then do it on the 360. Rewire the phone into your 360 and bam.
Yeah. That's not how that works.
Because you're not trying.
That phone couldn't even get data. The most it got was fucking service.
Watching the chaos unfold.
I think he's falling for the rage. I think he's falling for the rage bait, guys.
Yeah, I think they both are. What do you think, chat? Comment below and see if who's really falling for the bait. Who's falling for the the bait?
I love how Joe's just ahead.
It's so like dark in his room.
It's like I'm like that DVD thing you see that goes doo.
Is it gonna hit the corner? Is it gonna hit the corner? Is it gonna hit the corner? Is it gonna hit the corner?
No, I think the DVD thing's more entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just gonna take that insult? Okay, what the fuck?
I'll take that. It's alright, I'll take that insult. I'll get you back later, don't worry. It always happens. Everyone's uppins always come. Dun 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 dun.
Is that like a gang sign? I don't think we can do those on YouTube.
This is Black Clover. Wait, no, my heart's right here.
Little does he know, he does a gang sign, not meaning in the YouTube video immediately gets demonetized.
This is from Black Clover. The nice salute. What if I'm doing gang signs? What is he doing?
I don't know.
It's ninjutsu from Naruto.
You just rep so many gangs in that brief moment.
For real.
Yeah. All my homies know the.
Exactly. The Fireball Gang.
What it is.
What the fuck is the Fireball Gang?
Fireball Gang. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
We need to make like the name of the video. In a gang? Question mark?
We're talking about video games. How did we get to gangs?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Okay. This is something I want to do earlier before Mike went ahead and swapped the thing. I want you to tell me your most favorite thing about, like, describe your favorite video game and why you love it so much, essentially.
Oh, that's right. We got so fucking derailed.
we got so derailed.
You want to start with Persona 3?
You start, actually.
Joe, you start.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I would have to say Halo's probably my favorite. I'd have to say.
Not series, game.
Well, game.
Like, singular game. Your most. Yeah. Okay.
Halo Reach. I said earlier, it's like Halo Reach.
Yeah, but you just said Halo then. You didn't.
Like,
you didn't specify.
Stop being a technicality. Just let him talk, Matthew.
I'm sorry. My bad.
Well, no, hang on. Well, no, like all Halo games really have it. The really good games of the franchises, I'll say, because like. I don't know. It's so much the atmosphere of each one and the music. Like I don't know. Like if there's no conviction in a game with the music, it doesn't, hit right. Like I don't know. I remember being a little kid, turn that game on and hearing the background music for it, and you're like, oh, like this is crazy. Like it's just.
What's so funny? What's so funny?
I don't know. You all sitting there like making faces like silly gooses. That's all.
No. I was pointing at Beerus.
Yeah.
Where's Beerus for me? Is it here?
Yeah. He's like
he's
here.
right above me.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Hang on, I'll just sit here and box underneath him or something.
Leave him alone. You're not allowed to do that. But since we boxing Beerus.
It's funny because neither of me or you are actually like close to him, so it's just like it goes off camera.
And then let me do this. Bam, 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 bam. I'm punching Joe. Bam, 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 bam.
But like I don't know, just the whole story, the music, it captures the moment, and it just really puts you in the feels.
I like that.
Yeah, like I don't know, like it makes you feel like in all video games, it kind of makes you want to feel like you're the main antagonist, like you're the hero of the story.
You want to feel like you're Batman.
Yeah, like you want to feel that, and like I don't know, when I remember jumping in that game, playing 3 o'clock in the morning, falling from space was like one of the coolest things ever in that game. I don't know, it was just very interesting. I don't know, the way that the game was made, the guns shot right, the movements were good, the music was good, the graphics were good. I don't know, like I really, that's what really got me with that game, was just that they could make something really good out of appropriated time, and I don't know, it hit right. The multiplayer was spectacular. I could go on for hours on Forge. I used to make Forge maps on my 360. I had over like 50 different maps, and we always played on those maps.
Man, that's what's up. I like that.
Yeah, it was always fun. I always enjoyed playing. I used to have like an old like gamer tag name, was Halo God. That's where you probably heard it.
And I like that's the origin name. I never really grew up with playing Halo. For me, it was a lot of Call of Duty and Gears of War.
See, okay. Like I said, I play a lot of Gears of War too. I'm a big, like I said, we grew up with Xboxes more. They lasted longer for us, but Gears of War was by far one of the best campaigns, like a storytelling perspective Microsoft put out. I mean, like I said, other than Halo, that one comes really close because that puts your emotions in field.
Nice. And I'm so glad that Gears of War is coming to PlayStation. Yes, sir.
That's what we hear. Yeah, that's what we hear.
I really don't like console exclusives. I kind of wish, because like, it's 2025. The console war should not still be going on like this. Every game, online game, should have crossplay. There should be no.
Nintendo needs. Oh, his mic.
Oh, his mic muted.
How much got cut out?
A tiny bit. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if you say Nintendo, call me a hypocrite. I don't care. Nintendo should be on when it has exclusives. I said it.
Nintendo is the scummiest company ever to roam this earth. So you know.
Well, yeah, they've been this scummy ever since Reggie. left.
Yeah, but like just recently too, it's like if you buy the Switch 2, you do not own your console. If you modify it in any way, not even just hacking it, if you modify it, we can break your console. That $500 you paid, it doesn't matter. We fucked over your console. You can't use it anymore.
And I hate how they hate the modding community, because like my thing is, modding is what keeps y'all games alive. So getting rid of that community that has helped give your game free promotion is just stupid.
I'm not gonna mention them raising the prices of games to $80 too.
$80.
That's kind of crazy.
They did it, and now Microsoft's doing it. It's only a matter of time before PlayStation does it.
Yeah. Well, we already knew it was gonna come with Microsoft. I just can't wait to see what game are they gonna try to give us for PlayStation. What game they're going to try?
I did hear that Halo's going to be coming over to the PlayStation as well.
Yeah, really don't care about Halo at the moment.
Yeah, I know that, but like it's still weird though, because like that's one of Xbox's like main franchises. It's very weird that they put that out on the table. That's all I'm saying. It's not so much like you know what I mean? It's kind of like if Nintendo put out Mario to do something like that. It's kind of weird. Like
I'm gonna say it. I think Nintendo games should not be exclusive. I think they maybe not on every console. I think they should just be PC and Nintendo exclusive.
Okay, I can get behind that, but like,
I think Nintendo games should come to Steam.
Not gonna do that because they know PC can do mods.
Or have Nintendo
and they're greedy.
Or have like Nintendo have a way of doing it where like you buy something that they can
sell, or have a like PC app, kind of like the Xbox app, like have a Nintendo app for the computer where you can only play it on that app.
I can get with that.
Because that way also developers aren't limited just by the Switch's hardware. Like yeah, they have a standard, but like they also like can play on PC, which can run a lot better for anything. So I think it'd be a real improvement to really do that.
Do you think this is the downfall of Nintendo? I think if they keep going this route, maybe 3 to 4 more years of Nintendo.
Well, someone said once before, Nintendo, they have a lot of money. I know they have a lot of money, so like I don't know if they'd go bankrupt or not, but I know they'd take a heavy hit. I mean, that's just being honest. But
Nintendo's definitely entering their downfall era.
Yeah, most definitely. See, honestly, I think we're getting to the point that I think the indie developer era is starting to really kind of keep its hold on everything. Like,
because indie games are awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like, you know, that's something that I feel like it's the reality of, because like growing up, we had some classic games. You know, they were really good to play and everybody enjoyed them. But then I feel like those people got older and got greedier, and then these people just started, you know, like the indie horror genre took over by storm. People were creating their own games and etc. Like, I don't know, I just feel like that they are doing better than the people that are getting paid the big bucks to do it. Because I have seen firsthand that some games, like, look at EA, right? EA makes beautiful, great graphic looking games. The graphics are stunning. But like, most of the time, everything else kind of underdevelops. But there's people that are indie developing doing the same thing as they are, but they're doing a better job than they are.
And cheaper.
And cheaper.
And the fact is, they only have like 4 or 6 people at a time working on that. Sometimes even just one.
There was a game, I think it was called Hellblade, I think. Like, it was made by like 3 people, and that thing won like runner-up for Game of the Year and everything. And it was an indie developed game.
I love that for indie game.
Yeah. A lot of franchises.
Expedition 33 came out at $50.
Is that an indie game?
No, but it's a very good. It's very highly rated. It's another JRPG, I think, or an RPG.
On my wish list, and I'm definitely planning on getting Expedition 33 in the future.
Yeah, like developers, some companies are good about that. Like Atlas is also good. I don't think Atlas prices their games bad, or Sega, I guess, as well, because they're in their same brand.
Sega's a real good one, and I love how when it comes to Sega, when they see
you can get Persona 3 Reload for $25 on Amazon right now. I'm just saying.
This motherfucker's already. I'm trying to people on peak already.
True, it's peak. It is peak. Don't you sigh and hope. Mike, it's on to you, because we need. I want to try to get everyone's topic out for their opinion. So slide 2. Explain why. 2. Explain.
Back then, it was more of my favorite game due to nostalgia. It was the game when I got my first system, the PS2. Slide 2 was one of the very first games that I played, and I remember being stuck on the first level because the game told me to click R2. Now I'm just thinking, I was on my phone like R3. Where the fuck is R3 at? I don't know.
It's the middle button. It's the middle. So
I didn't play that game for a whole year because I didn't know what the R3 button was until someone finally showed me. I just clicked it down like that, like, oh. And it was just like, and when I replayed it, it was the connection to the stories, the characters, and I just enjoyed that single player game. And for me, no other game has gotten me that feeling that I had with Slide 2. That's why it's my favorite of all time.
And don't lie. You don't. And another main reason why you like that game is Carmelita Fox, because everybody loved Carmelita Fox.
Hot take. Neela was hotter.
Oh shit! It was pretty close. That's pretty close.
I don't know Sly enough to answer this.
It's okay, but honestly, it might be weird, but the Contessa, she's running up for 3rd.
Well, Contessa, that's a good choice. See, okay, weird question. Okay, did you ever 100% that game?
Let me tell you this. I 100%ed that game.
Okay.
50 times.
Okay.
50 different times.
Okay, so you got the special ending where it's like, congratulations, you beat the game, go outside, go touch some grass.
Yes. I remember the first time when I beat the game, it was like 1 in the morning, and I'm just thinking, I can't go outside. I'm 8.
One of the first games I ever beat, I would say, kind of having that same nostalgic feeling, was Resident Evil 2 on the N64.
Nice.
That, dude, I beat that game like you said yours 50 times. I know the feeling when you beat a game so many times, you just know everything about the game.
Exactly. It comes to the point where when it comes to the first level of Slide 2, I know I can cross the map blindfolded.
Yeah.
We could do that for a stream.
Oh,
blindfolded.
Oh, I got an idea for a stream. I'm blind. I'm playing the video game blinded while you telling me where to go.
Yeah.
Oh, well, one of you, that'd be kind of interesting, I'd say. That'd be interesting. Hey, if you want to play a really good game, though, I'm just saying, if you're going to play a game like that, it's, you can find it on the PlayStation 1. It's kind of old, but it's, Sheep Raiders.
Sheep Raiders. Okay.
And it's a very interesting game. It's kind of like a Looney Tunes game that came out. Very, very complex. Not really complex for a game, but it's very chaotic for a game, but it's very interesting. Your goal is like like Sam Sheepdog, and then there's Ralph, kind of like Wile E. Coyote. And your goal is to capture these sheep, but you have to go through extensive means to get them. but you have to watch out for certain traps and obstacles, and plus the dogs, Sam Sheepdog chasing after you. It's very interesting. Like
The dog.
Yeah. It's funny, like,
But
there's
now-
some points you can run, and if you run off a cliff, he'll, like, do, like, the classic where they'll step where the ground's at, but the ground's not there, and then, whoo, straight to the bottom.
Now, Matthew, it is your turn. Since you was avoiding, why is Persona 3 Reload your favorite video game? You
Yeah.
gooner.
Oh, Gooner.
Oh,
that's-
immediately calling me out with the accusations.
Accusation.
You're a gooner.
Where's your
You're a
proof?
gooner.
Where's your proof?
I think for both our sakes, we do not need to bring that up.
Wait a minute. Was that the same paper? That was the same papers he was signing earlier, wasn't it?
What?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
What? Mm-hmm. I'm on to you, mister.
I'm on to you, mister.
Joe, I'm going to comically unalive you in a joke way.
Oh, yeah?
That
What?
is crazy.
I said in a joke way. It's a joke. I'm just.
A joke, he said.
I didn't say the K word.
Crazy. Take him away, officer. Send him up.
No, I didn't mean
send
it.
him
No.
We get in,
No.
guys. We get in the world. We get in the world. Matthew,
Go,
why Persona 3
go.
your favorite video game?
No. Okay. I'll go. I get it. The crowd wants me.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Last
Persona
time
3
I come to
Reload.
this podcast.
Persona 3 Reload. I'm gonna give a little context on why I played this game in the first place. I originally I don't know what the year was, but I was like probably, give or take, I'm gonna say 12, 11. I watched an entire playthrough. It was like 140 parts because there was some dude doing 100% of Persona 5, like the original Persona 5. And I've always wanted to play it. I didn't have a because I think he played on the PS4. Technically, there's the PlayStation 3 version, but I essentially couldn't get it at the time, more or less. And then jump all the way to, I think was it last year or was it 2023 Reload released?
3.
Yeah,
No, it was 24. It was 24. 24.
Yeah. Right? Are you sure? Are we sure it wasn't 2023?
Let's find out.
Fact check this.
Oh, Google.
I know what month of release is February. I think February 21st.
24. 2024. Yep. February 2nd, 2024.
Okay.
You got the February right.
Yeah. So I've always been a fan of the Persona series after watching that playthrough essentially when I was younger. And I was like, okay, I've always wanted to play Persona 3 because I've seen stuff on it, like small stuff, and the theme and essentially the general concept of it seemed like more interesting to me. So I was like, I really hope a definitive way of Persona 3 comes out, because like there was the original, there was FES, and then there was portable. There was no definitive way. They had 3 different versions of the game. There's no like definitive way to play the game. And then Reload comes out. And then I start my adventure.
He dragged me into it.
Yeah, my first ever Persona game. And all I have to say is I genuinely think it is the best Persona game. I'm currently playing through Royal, but I think it's the best Persona game.
I mean, that's a crazy statement to say when you haven't played the other ones.
It is.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I just feel like the entire fan base is like,
Get it! Because like
call me a P3 Glazer, but I think P3 is the best. Tartarus, if it's boring for you, oh, too bad. Go cry to your mommy. I said it. Tartarus isn't boring. Tartarus isn't boring. Tartarus isn't boring. It's fun. Maybe you have to be a certain type of person to like Tartarus. Mike, I know you don't mind Tartarus either.
Not really. I like it.
Yeah, I like Tartarus. I don't know why people complain about it so much.
I'm not messing with. I'm not poking that bear. Don't drag me into this.
He also called you all stupid before in the D. I'm just kidding. If you don't like Tartarus, that's how you feel. I don't see how people can't like it, but also I like the grindy aspect of it, so that's just me.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Over there.
I like the theme. The story is amazing. I definitely think the story is probably one of the best.
How do you feel about the voice acting?
Voice acting is amazing for the English cast. I really like the English cast. Alright, okay. Yeah, I thought you were like doing some lip gesture to disagree with me. I was like, did you not like the English cast? I thought they were great.
I've never played them.
Not you, Mike.
I had an itch in my bottom lip and I needed to scratch it, so I just used my teeth.
Also, the reason I say I think Persona 3 is the best is, I guess maybe I can't talk about the extra content that comes from Royal, but like I said earlier, I watched all of original P5, so I know all of the original story for P5. I think it's better. I genuinely think Persona 3 has the best story. I love the characters. I love the social links. Aigis is one of my favorites. I fucking love Aigis. Aigis is like the best thing.
Man, the moment I got Aigis, I immediately unlocked her and threw her on my team. And spoiler alert, when Aigis went out of commission, and I had that brief period of time where Aigis...
You didn't have her for like a month!
For like a whole month, I couldn't have Aigis. That felt like an eternity to me. And that entire time, I just didn't go to Tartarus because like I don't got Aigis, so I'm not going to Tartarus.
Screw Tartarus. But you have to play Tartarus.
One piece of the puzzle, not forget it.
But you have to do Tartarus to progress the game.
Shit. I got Aigis back, and once I got Aigis, I went back to Tartarus. I was under level as shit, but I had Aigis.
True, you did have Aigis. And I guess another point to add on to it is the music. The music is... There is no way you can tell me out of all the soundtracks... Okay, first of all Persona games have good soundtracks. There's no... I don't think there's any bad soundtracks in a Persona game. But 3, I think by far overall is the best soundtrack.
And honestly, Disturbing the Peace is the main reason I got into it. Because I don't know if y'all was around, but period of time, Disturbing the Peace was a giant ass meme. And me listening to that meme like, let me see where this game came from. Persona 3. Oh, that's right. This motherfucker was telling me about it. Let me go try buy
Guilty
it.
as charged.
Me opposite. He's over there. Get him.
FBI, open up.
And you know how it's like even so we have a friend who's played 5 Royal, and he thinks it's his favorite Persona game, and he's played Reload. But even he admits that the one thing, as like a glazer for P5 as he is, even the one thing he admits is that Persona 3 has the best soundtrack overall.
And also Mass Destruction.
True. Mass Destruction's so hard. I really love... Color Your Nights has to be one of my favorite vibe songs.
Color Your Night is definitely one of my favorites. Right
Right
now, what comes to like my favorite track from Persona 3 is Burn My Dread.
Burn my bread.
And now y'all never gonna hear that. Burn my bread.
Burn my bread.
I don't know what y'all are even talking. I know y'all know Persona, but...
I'm gonna try to wrap this up.
That's how Matthew felt when we was talking about Sly Cooper.
Yeah, for real.
Like, I played it a little when I was younger, but I don't remember much.
It's a really good game. I remember my brother used to play it, and he was obsessed. And I'd sit there and watch him, and he'd collect the bottles, because, like, Mike knows exactly what I'm talking about. The bottle placement in that game is extraordinarily difficult.
It's always that one bottle. It's always that last bottle. And then I'll be running. I'll be like, I hear the clicking. I can hear that bottle somewhere around me.
Find it. Oh no, my brother and I, it's been hours. We were doing do you remember the ice level where it's got like the electric trains on there and you have to, like, it's like...
Oh, John Bazan's first level.
Yeah, okay. We were trying to find a bottle in there, and we were walking every 6 inches. Do you hear anything? No.
No.
Walk like 6 more inches. Nothing.
Like-
And then you'd hear a faint ting, and then where? And then you still couldn't find it, and it was somewhere completely different than where you were looking. It's gosh, dude, the trauma.
One thing I always do inside.
Hang on. I want to finish my statement, and then you can do whatever. I want to finish one.
So when I was playing Slide 2 as a kid, my order operation was collect all the.
You just got denied.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead
sorry.
go ahead with your Persona comment.
All right. I was gonna say overall, I just love everything about the game. Like honestly, the game is very impactful on me. The ending was phenomenal, and then the DLC that expanded upon the ending.
I think it's lost episode, right?
Yeah.
I was surprised and really good,
Like-
and I'm surprised. And one thing I'm glad they did with the DLC was the fact that I guess wasn't mute like the main character.
Yeah. I'm glad. I mean, technically the main character was voiced, but obviously he didn't have voice dialogue. He just
It just his grunt, him saying his personas, that stuff.
yeah. I wish he was voiced. I wish the main characters were voiced. I really do, because he had a good voice actor.
Yeah, he really did. For the brief moments he was talking, it was pretty dope.
Yeah, he like Persona.
Boom.
His awakening was so fire.
Now it's time for my fire. Wait, I don't think I could do this on stream.
Immediately demonetized.
But that and the game will break you. The game will. I'm not gonna say why, because I'm not spoiling it.
Why did you look dead in the camera when you said that?
He's just like that dude from like Liam Neeson from Taken.
Right.
I don't know where you are. I will find you, and I will get you.
And I will kill you.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing though, and especially when it, no spoilers, but in the DLC, I thought it was going to happen again. And when it did this switch of rule, I'm like, oh, thank God, that was such a relief.
Yeah, it was really stressful, dude. Just watching the opening of episode August made me tear up. What?
Man, sounds like somebody just made it through the trenches.
Because he did. This man was bawling his eyes out.
Okay, I'm not like I said. It sounds pretty traumatic, but I don't think it's as bad as it was like in Gears of War. If you know, you know.
No, it was my Gears of War.
Oh, okay.
Like genuinely, how impactful this game was on me is insane.
But
Like,
if we're talking about video games that made us cry, Marvel Spider-Man for PS4. Obviously, this game came out forever ago, so if you get spoiled by this, that's your own fault. Aunt May dying broke me.
Dang.
It is a tough scene. It is sad, very sad.
Honestly, one of the toughest scenes in a video game, I think, that would have to come up to date for me. There's so many good ones. Like, I know that sounds weird, but like there's so many good like choices, because like I could go the Gears of War route. I mean that between Dom and his see Last of Us the first, go Last of Us. But see, like, I don't know, Cortana and Master Chief, that was a good one. That was a really good one. From the fourth game, Halo 4. If y'all know, you know, that one was pretty good.
Again, never played Halo. I am apology.
No. Just,
You
like
are an apology.
Like I said, ever get the chance, man, I'm telling you, if you like Gears of War, you would really like Halo. It's
Well, he's never played. He's PlayStation guy.
Well, that's gonna change with everything going on. But also, little known fact, everyone seems to forget. Like, if you like Gears of War, then you're probably gonna like Fortnite, because they're made by the same company, Epic Games.
Come on, we know that. And
Yeah,
I like Fortnite.
Yeah.
We like Fortnite. We like Fortnite. Speaking of Fortnite, never doubt the train.
Never doubt the train, boys. Never doubt the train.
Never doubt the train.
Never doubt the train. You know, I played yesterday. I played a solo squads, and I went through the whole thing playing it. I get down to the top 3 people. I end up winning this match, not realizing I played squads by myself. I was goofing off the entire time. Because somebody, you know, with the whole Vader AI thing, I was trying to get some challenges done on my Fortnite, so I go in and do it, and I find Vader. I do talk to Vader for a minute. Well, I get jumped by, I felt like 4 people, which it was, now looking in retrospect, it was a team, but I was getting angry because I'm like, dude, why is 4 people focusing me and not each other? Just insane. Yeah, it was a little but no, I ended up irritating Vader until he choked me, and apparently, yeah, that wasn't the
No, Mike, that's all out on YouTube. Get that down. That was a prop for anyone watching. It was a prop.
Tisk. See, it's like
oh,
a pencil.
damn, he got his Rolex. His dollar store Rolex.
Yeah, I told y'all. We dripped out. We're dripping out on y'all.
Oh, fancy! I got a pencil. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bet. I'm a bit up on that. Multiple coloring.
That's it. Controller.
Okay.
I can't show you the front because of demonetization, but orange Gatorade.
Hey, glasses cleaners.
You won't get demonetized for showing the Gatorade logo. You just can't promote it because we are not sponsored.
Exactly.
Oh, this video is sponsored by Ray Shadow Legends.
No.
Immediately cancel.
Raid, if you want to support us, you know where to find us.
Yeah.
And Honey, you want to support us too?
No, Honey was a scam. Remember?
No. Don't worry. We on Honey's side. Honey pays good. We just gotta sell our souls to Honey.
No.
That sounds like a bad Meat Canyon episode right there.
I hate Meat Canyon.
I love Meat Canyon. It's funny.
I hate Meat Canyon.
If this video reached 500,000 likes, Matthew will go bald.
That's not happening. That's not happening, and I'm not doing that. So I
go into the channel and start
it would take a lot more than that to make me go bald.
But how about at this subscriber count? You already said it's basically impossible, Matt. But so you already know it's not gonna happen. So if this video hits 500,000 likes, he will go bald. That's 500,000 likes. So you could just say yes, because you know it's not gonna happen.
Or you can make a shout out like, have Markiplier, comment on video. There you go. Now shave my head bald.
Let me put some more stipulations on it. This video needs to reach 500,000 likes in 24 hours from the time it's uploaded. And if it doesn't reach 500,000 likes in 24 hours,
Mike just buys like a bunch of bot accounts to like it.
Bro, I am broke. I cannot afford that. That's gonna be thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm good. So yeah, 500,000 likes in 24 hours, he goes bald. But if you guys don't do that, then he just doesn't go bald in that 24 hours. Do you agree, Matthew?
No.
Do you agree? What do you mean, no?
I don't want to go bald.
Yes, it's not happening is what he's getting at.
Listen, I like my hair too much, dude.
But Matthew, you hear my stipulation, so you basically know it's not that.
All right.
Pay me $100,000 and I'll go bald.
100,000?
$100,000 and I'll go bald.
I'll remember that.
No. Listen.
And bro just drops $100,000
for the future comment section. If this reaches, 500 likes, Mike will shave his head.
In 24 hours. If this video hits 500 likes in 24 hours.
24 hours, he will shave his head. Imagine now, imagine that slick bald head, dude. Ooh, I'll give him some turtle wax for his birthday.
Get the.
I'll get you that, and then I'll get Matthew over here some. God, if it's not like I'm having a stroke first, and then we'll get Matthew over here some detangler.
How long have we been recording?
My hair's not that tangled.
No, it's not.
Yo, Matt, how long have we been recording?
Don't call me that.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
He keeps telling you that.
I know. I don't know why I keep forgetting.
He hates me, SMH.
Oh, just a little.
Just a lot. Confirmed. Confirmed.
Bless you. We're at 55 minutes.
55 minutes.
55 minutes. I'm gonna finish my final thought. You guys already heard why. I know I'm bringing it back up for the third time. My fucking bad.
That's a Persona 3.
Oh, but yeah,
Crazy.
you've already heard all my points, but that's just why it's impactful to me and how I just genuinely love that game. Like, it is my #1 game of all time, and I will die on that hill. It's absolute cinema. I got this man into it. Not him, not the one Beers is sitting on, but the guy over there.
Yeah, I'm the one punching the cat.
But
Yeah, beat that.
I genuinely love that game to death, and I don't think anything will ever beat it. I'm gonna be honest. Hey, we could real quick say our other games in our top 5.
Oh.
Twilight Princess.
Okay, one is Persona 3 Reload. I think my second's Final Fantasy 16.
Of course. That's the only character he played in Tekken 8.
Yeah, because Clive's epic. I don't remember what I put down as my third game. I know Twilight Princess is on there.
Yeah, Twilight Princess is
Twilight Princess HD because it's the definitive way to play it.
That came out on the Wii U and now officially on the PC.
Wii U.
Yes, I love the Wii U. Shut up.
I also like the Wii U. I think it gets too much hate.
Way overhated.
Way
I never
overhated.
played on Wii U. I just give them crap. I always like the Nintendo Switch. I used to tear that up with Mario Kart.
Okay.
Remember Nintendo Land?
Sparking Zero's on my list.
Ooh, good choice though. Sparkin' Zero is pretty good.
And
really
me side.
I really love Sparking Zero. I truly love it. But I would still pick BT3 over Sparking Zero. I would still pick countless of hours and money in Sparking Zero, no doubt about it though.
I would not put. I never played BT3. I played. I played. What was it? Raging Blast. Yeah, Raging Blast 2.
Fucking loser.
Oh, my fucking bad. I would say Sparking Zero's better than Raging Blast 2.
Well, at least none of us said Ultimate Tenkaichi.
That is true. No, the Ultimate Tenkaichi was just rock paper scissors simulator.
Right?
Rock paper scissors shoot.
Oh,
what was that one Dragon Ball Connect?
Yeah, that was also a little goofy.
That's some elite ball knowledge.
I mean, it's kind of cool.
True Dragon Ball fans. Yeah.
How about this? You guys get one technique from Dragon Ball. What technique y'all taking?
Oh. Okay. Because
Me?
Go ahead.
I'm taking Special Beam Cannon.
Special Beam Cannon. Okay. I don't know. My favorite move, I would have to say so far.
I know.
Oh yeah, what's that?
Hakai.
Is it a Vegeta move?
No, Hakai.
No. See, one of
Hakai.
No, this
One
is
of
Hakai.
one of my
Okay.
favorite moves would probably be now if we're talking heroes villains because like I said, they're both equal, so I can't really choose.
You're not talking about favorite. It's just one technique that you want in a real world.
Also, I wouldn't say instant transmission because you need key, and if you wouldn't
And you
have
need
key
to know
in
how
it.
to read it.
Yeah, and you need to know how to read it. So instant transmission, I'll take one.
So let's say this.
Solution.
Let's say this. You got the move, and you have full mastery of the move of the technique you choose.
Oh,
So
well,
I
easy.
chose Special Beam Cannon. So I get full mastery of using Special Beam Cannon.
So you would get like Beast Gohan's version of it too.
If I can, no, I use Michael's version of Special Beam Cannon though.
yeah.
If I had my way with that, I would probably still use the same move as either Lightning of Absolution,
Nice.
or I would choose the Kaioken because I like both of them.
Oh, Kaioken's a good one. You got this, I can't finish this rep. Kaioken, boom.
Seriously, that's like one of the best.
I can just erase all my problems. Oh, okay.
Not just imagine getting a fight. You start losing. Kaioken. He says, Kaio, what? Bow.
Yeah.
Right it all.
Imagine if someone's about to fight you and like just say like there's some next to you. You just like hook high a tree and then they're like, you're next, and they just start running.
Running off.
That's true though.
I will say, I know a lot of people don't like the show much, but like in Dragon Ball Super, I think that's one of the coolest ways they pull off the Kaioken is whenever he hits Fuse Samasu with everything he's got, and he's got no arms, his arms are weak. He's like, this is over, and he's like, no, it's not, Kaioken, and then just hits him with everything he has. Like,
while Dragon Ball Super had as many flaws, I think the reason love Super.
Super's a good show just as a show. If you compare it to the manga, yeah, it's dog shit. It's like the writing, everything's done so much better in the manga.
Yeah, I will agree with you on that. But it was just nice. The whole I like that.
And Super had a lot of problems, but as a show, it was okay. It was all right.
I really loved it. My favorite moment from Super, coincidentally, was the Tournament Power when Goku slid it on Kefla's Kamehameha and blasted in her face.
Oh, that was pretty epic. That was pretty epic. My favorite, one of my favorites, I'll say, in the whole genre of the whole arcs would probably, I would say the Goku Black arc, because it's like my favorite character in it. But one of my most underrated characters I wish we get maybe future just more insight on is Hit. Hit is one of my favorite characters.
Universe 6 Assassin.
Yes. I really liked...
I don't know, for some reason, when it came to Xenoverse 2 and the dub, they got this hit saying this weird line saying, now it's time to make the donuts.
Oh no, dude, in Sparkin Zero, I love him in Sparkin Zero, because when you get your finisher and you hit him, he's like, you're dead. Done. Like, it's just the coldest drops, the hardest like line.
We still need to play Sparking Zero. I finally got it on PC, so Matthew, you better stop ducking me.
Uh-oh. I would love to see some of that. Well, you have to do a video, like make another video, Battle of Gods, and have you two fight each other out. Have one as the Super Saiyan.
Battle of Gods, brother, I'm using Vendale.
Oh, you're gonna choose Videl. Are you really gonna let that happen, Matthew? Or are you gonna let it pull out the Chatsu card?
I'm actually pretty cold. I'm not saying Videl is a troll character. I'm actually really good with Vendale.
Oh, okay. See,
but if I'm picking if I really want to pick a serious character where I'm trying to win, I'm either picking Super Saiyan Trunks Melee or Adult Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
If I was playing for...
You mean... Oh, no. You got... Yeah.
I was
playing... Buu Saga Gohan.
Yeah, for a minute I was thinking future, and I was like, huh?
If I was going to be playing for fighting serious, I would pick my Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan Goku with the Angry Kamehameha. That's like my favorite move. Yeah, when he drops that you fool line. And just...
I hate how the dub... Some of the dubs is you moron. That is so...
Good thing Kai didn't. Kai did not do that.
Yes.
Kai is so much better than Z. I said it.
True. Like, also, some people are like, Kai's censored. No, if you get the right version, it's not. When it aired on live TV, it was. The Blu-ray version has blood. They kept the blood.
Yeah. I love the whole "you fool." That's like one of my favorite lines. If I wasn't picking that one, I would pick Super Saiyan Base God, which is the red hair Super Saiyan.
It's just Super Saiyan God.
Okay,
you don't have to say base. You literally just call it Super Saiyan God.
Well, I know, but there's also where he's got the Super Saiyan when he's got blue hair as well. So like
that's Super Saiyan Blue. Yeah, Super Saiyan Blue.
Okay. But anyway, I like the Super Saiyan God form. That's one of my favorites.
Fake fan.
Yeah. But
honestly, I agree with you. In modern Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan God is my favorite transformation.
Because it doesn't get
utilized really much in the show. Another reason Super's not that great. It does in the manga. Manga glazer over here, I guess, but like it just does not get utilized in the actual show as much.
I feel like Super Saiyan Blue should have been introduced in either the Goku Black arc or the Tournament Power arc.
In the manga, it gets introduced in the Universe 7 versus 6.
I
It's
still
like,
feel like
I think it's at the very end of like the Hit versus Goku fight.
I feel like even then they should have stuck with God, because like they just unlocked God Key. So why is Hit able to keep up with the people that has God Key if Hit himself don't have God Key?
Yeah, that's fair.
See, but I will say that I really liked that form for Goku because it felt right for him. Like
Goku fights Hits in the manga, right?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
I was pretty sure. Okay.
He first falls by
I don't.
his
I just don't
base
think it's
form.
I just don't think it's as intense in Super, because like Kaioken doesn't even happen in Super or the manga until like Tournament of Power.
Man, the Kaioken. Now I'll show you the Kaioken.
yeah.
That shit was
That's
cold.
actually that's actually my text tone. Now I'll show you the Kaioken. I love that dude.
Yeah.
But like I said, out of all the Super Saiyan forms that he goes through, I would say God's probably my favorite, only because to me it feels more like Goku, like, because Goku's really energetic. He's supposed to be silly, you know, like, hey, it's me, you know, just all about jittery. But like that one is like, it's martial arts style, but like he has, I don't know, almost like a jittery vibe. You can still see the Goku side, not just, you know, because like most of the other forms he's in, he looks angry, but that one he doesn't look as angry.
Yeah.
He's
It's
more
like
relaxed.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
it's
more
more like the
relaxed,
path
and it's
of-
a defensive form.
Yeah, it's
Also,
more like the
if you
path of
don't-
enlightenment. Like,
If you're talking about favorite Goku forms, Ultra Instinct Sign. That
that's
is
a
my
good one.
favorite form for Goku.
God
Ultra
is
It is.
God is my favorite.
They're both good though. I love when he goes Ultra Instinct. I love that too.
Ooh,
The
'cause, like,
No, no, he's
Instinct-
he's talking about Sign, him before he masters it.
the black hair version.
Oh, you're talking about that version. God, that one's still good too though.
That's my favorite, and that's the one I primarily use in Sparking Zero. It's Sign. I rarely use Mastered.
I like the Mastered a lot too.
The Master one is pretty cool, especially in a manga. Ooh, especially in the Granola and Mora arc.
True.
Man,
It gets a
Ultra-
lot cooler.
Yeah, but I do know this.
Also,
Manga
manga spoilers. Manga spoilers. Ultra Ego. Ultra Ego's real fun.
Man, I wish video games could adapt manga content, because if we had Ultra Instinct,
Well,
Ultra
wait,
Ego
Mike.
and-
If Super ever comes back, we can
Ultra-
get it.
Ultra Ego prediction: Ultra Ego will break the internet, just like Ultra Instinct did. Ultra Ego will do the same.
I think so.
No, no.
Or the
I don't think
fucking
it will.
Susanoo Goku versus Mora.
You don't think Dragon Ball can break the internet again, Joe?
No, it's not that. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's gonna get talked about, but like I don't think it's gonna be like when Goku goes Ultra Instinct. I don't think it's gonna hit like that. I think a lot of people. I feel like it's gonna be very controversial. I don't know why, but it just feels
No,
like the right.
trust me. The Vegeta fans need this.
They
They
need
do.
this.
They do. I didn't say they didn't, but I'm just saying it would be their luck that it wouldn't work out. You know, I'm hope for the best though. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst kind of thing.
I remember when Ultra Instinct, no lie, broke Pornhub.
Good God Almighty.
I'm so serious. It happened. Someone uploaded when Goku turned Ultra Instinct
I
onto
love
the
how-
website, and it broke the website because everyone was flooding to the website to watch Goku go Ultra Instinct, and it broke down.
Man, that's a crazy start for a conversation, huh?
What do you mean, crazy start? We like how many minutes into this recording?
An hour and 9.
Yeah, hour and 9 minutes. This is damn near the end.
This is the end.
I assume it's about that time we wrap it up. We're with the
No, I
best
guess that's how we're
segment.
gonna end it then. That's how
Alright, guys, we're gonna end this. We're gonna end this stream right here with the fact the Pornhub was broken because of a Thomas Ultra Instinct. Good night, everybody.
No.
Now, Matthew, would you please drag Joe out the way so we can talk privately to our viewers?
Okay, get out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
He was waving when he's already off the screen.
Hang on, Beerus. Let me bring you back down here.
Yeah, Jordan's back in the middle, my boy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, now that we killed that, I mean, unalived that loser.
Took him out bad and shot him.
What? No, you can't say that. It's a joke. It's a joke, YouTube. We casually unalived him as a joke.
How do you casually unalive someone?
By shooting them in a very, very friendly manner.
With a pew-pew.
Yeah, with a water gun.
A water gun that has special liquid. You wish it was water.
Yeah. It just melts your skin off just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's just a side effect.
Just a tad bit.
Anyway, that's the end of the podcast. Hopefully we won't have the
Now
next
stare at the camera.